Good evening, everybody. How are we doing? It's a night. I'm so happy to be here. It is the Saturday night, 8 p.m. every week, live stream. At least for now, we're going to try and keep this up. I've got some things to do tonight. We're going to be doing a food review on Buc-ee's barbecue brisket. And I'm excited about that, and I am very hungry. I'm also thirsty for some coffee. I've got box openings to go. Somebody sent me a big package in the mail. Somebody sent me a card. We're going to open that. But we're going to do the food review first. And I want to say a few things about that to make everybody understand what happened with that and why I'm going to do what I'm going to do when I do the review. Let's see here. First of all, how is my audio and video? Is everything all right? That's mostly what I want to know. Are we good? Is my audio on cue? Can everybody hear me? Everybody sounds great. How about everybody on Twitch? I see I got a few people in Twitch already. Yay, Twitch. Yay, YouTube. Oh, my goodness. Well, you all know that I have a Buc-ee's right down the road from me. It's about 10 miles from here. First time I've been stopped in a traffic stop in probably 2 decades. I got stopped by the state patrol going over there. Apparently they have a 45 zone where I didn't know it was at. No big deal. Didn't get cited. Neither here nor there. But I went into Buc-ee's, and you know I set the tear on the scales with the packaging off of whatever I'm doing. And I asked these guys, can I have an empty wrapper? They wouldn't give it to me. I'm like, Why? That doesn't make any sense. Because we're not allowed. I'm like, I can't, I don't want a label. I just want one. You know, I told them, because I'm going to cut one in half. I'm not telling them what I'm doing there. No way. But they're not, Buc-ee's isn't my favorite place to go. I mean, they hate truck drivers. If any of you are out there are truck drivers, I bet you'll agree with me that it's kind of a universal thing that you don't go to Buc-ee's, because Buc-ee's hates truck drivers. Anyway, they wouldn't give it to me. They would not capitulate as much as I fussed and carried on to get it. And I did fuss and carry on a little bit, I'm ashamed to say, because I don't like to give fast food workers a hard time, because their job a lot of times sucks, especially if you don't really care about what you're doing. Anyway, so I didn't get something to set my tear with. I got 3 of them. I got 3 of these things, and we're going to weigh them, calculate the price. It's just, I have to, when I do this, I have to get out of my head that I'm making a video, because I'm not. It's going to be in real time. I can't spin things and clap my hands and make things go away and do things. I just can't. But anyway, we're going to do that first, because they're not getting any younger. I've probably had them about an hour. And I'll give you the temps. I took the temps too when I got them, but in order for me to put that in video and film it, I would have to take it home, edit it, and bring it back over here and load it in OBS. And by then, these things are going to be older than, you know, whatever. But anyway, that's the thing. I couldn't get them. So what I did is I took the wrapper off of one of them and weighed it. And they weigh exactly the same thing as my Whataburger wrappers from my Whataburger video. Remember that one? What a thing. We're going to talk about all that afterwards, because we're going to get ahead. We want to go ahead and get on with this review. I'm kind of waiting a little bit to have a few more people show up, but I don't want my my barbecue to sit there very long. I want to give it a score. I want to show you what it's all about. I want to weigh it. I want you to see me weigh it. Yeah. Cheddar cheese. What's cheddar cheese? All that stuff was fake? What fake? No, there was nothing fake about anything. Would I do a vertical stream sometime? No, I like a regular stream. Vertical, nah, not too crazy about vertical. That's like with my phone, and I don't stream with my phone. I stream with my 90D. Anyway, Happy New Year to everybody. Let me say hello to everybody real quick, and then we'll get on with this. Let me see who I want to say. Oh, Braden, how are you? Brogan, cheddar cheese, how are you doing? Chevy 5-speed, Element, Ezra, Go Poo 53, nice. Grady, Half Demon. Hey, Half Demon, what's going on? Good to see you here. Hey, Lori, Molded Bread Salmon is here. Can't get any better than that. There's a lot of people in the chat. I'm really surprised. Noah, Oliver, One Touch Taka, Paul Pie, Plexels, Puzzling Rail Fanatic. Puzzling Rail Fanatic. Oh, yeah, I know who you are. Anyway, let me get over back into chat. Chevy 5-speed. I see you're dual watching. But it is good to see everybody. Are y'all ready for me to get on with this review? Do y'all want to see the review first? I know that I was supposed to do a food last week, and actually my plan was not to go to Buc-ee's. That is not where I wanted to go. I wanted to go to Subway right down the street. But you know we had some weather here, right? I mean, yeah, we got a little bit of snow on the road, not for very long. I got about a half an inch in the yard, and it all melted away pretty quickly. But around here, people see snow coming out of the sky. It's game over. It's game over. Nobody's going to work, and nothing's going to get done. So they didn't get any of their deliveries, so they are almost out of everything. I'm like, okay, I'll do crispy, crunchy chicken. I mean, it's risky, but I'll do it. But before I do it, I'm going to go over to Crispy Crunchy and check and see if anybody showed up to work there. Didn't happen. They said they let the whole crew off for the whole weekend because of the weather. I'm like, okay. Anyway, on Saturdays they stopped serving their chicken at 3 p.m. So I'm gonna try them, but I don't know, man. I went over there and it smelled like roadkill around there. The smell of death was heavy in the air walking into that place. Not conducive to me conserving it, getting any food. Ooh, somebody gave me a Prime sub. Thank you very much. Dave and Zero, how are you doing? Thank you for 2 months, no less. Wow, I'm privileged, but I appreciate it. Yeah. Well, you got more snow up there. That's my brother, John. How are you doing? You got more snow up there than we did. We get a little sprinkle down here, and nobody knows how to drive. But it was great. It was great when I went over to Buc-ee's because I had the whole road to myself, and the roads are dry. There's not even any snow on the side of the roads anymore. Anyway, yeah, Buc-ee's. But Buc-ee's is not my favorite place in the whole world because of that extreme me. Thank you for the sub Prime. Thank you very much. Breezy B, thank you for the Prime sub. That's 3. Woohoo! I've been able to afford. I knew I was going to get all that. Cough, thank you very much for the Prime sub. I'm getting Prime sub really good here. First time chat. I should have got 4 of those things. I got 3. Let me get a drink of coffee. Oh my goodness. Can I turn membership on here? Chevy 5-speed. I had a big conversation about that. If somebody wants to donate to the channel, they can. I don't really solicit donations. I use it a lot. You know, if you want to donate something and get your birthday shout out ahead of everybody's and make sure it gets done, you can send me a couple bucks. That's okay. And I have 3 or 4 links to do that. I just don't like to give YouTube any more money than I have to. Washakatu, thank you for the Prime sub. I'm getting like sub crazy here. I've never had that many subs. I don't know what to do with myself. Anyway, we're talking about Twitch. I love Twitch. Twitch is cool. Anyway, I have that. And then YouTube takes 30% of whatever you put in the. I mean, I guess I could. I'll think about it. How's that sound? But I appreciate that. Let's go ahead and move on with this review. I love my coffee. Goodness gracious. Do you say that the tear on the scales or set the chair on the scales? I say set the chair on the scales. But I would turn to a different camera when I say that, and then I flip the thing over on the scales. And I actually have the scales here tonight. I actually took time to sit there and rig my camera, so I have 2 cameras. So you're gonna see it. In fact, I'm even gonna check the accuracy of my scales, because if you don't know, this is a nickel, and a nickel weighs 5 grams exactly. So we're going to check the scales first, then we're going to set the tear, and then we're going to weigh it all. We're going to add them up, average them out, do the math, and we're going to come up with a price per ounce. And then I'm going to cut it in half, and then I'm going to take a bite and give you a score. What kind of coffee? Oh, I'm brain dead. It's some brand of Colombian coffee. We don't drink it at the house because my wife doesn't like it. It's too strong. So I bring it over here, and I mix it strong too, and then put a lot of honey and fake Walmart coffee creamer in it. And I love it. It's so good. I have my own coffee here. Anyway, hey y'all, didn't get a notification on YouTube or Twitch. I don't know if Twitch, Chainsaw Man, I don't know if Twitch sends out notifications. I guess when I start the stream, they're supposed to, but I'm just 8 o'clock every Saturday. We run about an hour. Sometimes I'll run a little over if there are more people here. And it looks like we got enough people here. We're almost up to 70 on YouTube. Anyway, hello everybody. It is... Oh, first time chat. What kind of call? Okay, I answered that. Ooh, Mim Smith, another Prime sub. I'm going to be buddies with Jeff Bezos pretty soon. Wow. Will Shadow Joe make an appearance tonight? No, Shadow Joe and I are not able to occupy the same space at the same time, it would be massive. It would be epic, world ending. We just can't do that. I am going to do a stand-in sneakadoodle bite. Okay, I'm going to stand in for him and do a sneakadoodle bite for you. And I know I keep talking about these. I keep running my mouth and talking about these barbecue sandwiches that I'm about to do, but I don't seem to be getting to do it. Let's go ahead and get them. I have them sitting right here in my heated carrying case. Another story about that. Okay, let's before we even start, I did the temperatures on 1, 2, and 3, and you know, there's a lot of debate out there about barbecue not being very hot, and I agree. It's not supposed to be very hot by its very nature. The problem I have with that is the bacteria. You see, the bacteria, they're all getting together. They're not sitting around saying, oh, wait a second, this is barbecue. Don't kill any humans today. So we're not gonna get in and grow in the barbecue, but we'll do a McDonald's hamburger for sure. Okay, so yeah, it needs to be a little bit. I think it needs to be pretty close to 140 if it's going to be anything at all. And if they're doing that, and if they're going to be sub 140, they need to be turning it over really fast. And Buc-ee's does turn it over relatively fast, but I couldn't really say for sure because I wasn't there long enough to see. But I'm betting tonight it was not. Ooh, I earned a hype chest. I don't know what that is. Y'all have to tell me. It's done at 210 degrees. So when I got it, but anyway, I'm going to prove a few points. First off, everybody ready for the temperatures? Anybody ready for the temperatures? I checked them. I could not video myself doing that. The first one was 129.9 degrees Fahrenheit. Below 140, but not horribly below 140. And I probably wouldn't have lost my stuff over that. The second one was 113.5. Not very good. I personally would not have been that happy with it. The third one was 119.8. Now, they put them on, they put them under heat lamps, and I just don't think that heat lamp can bring their temperature up to safe temperatures. Like I said, I just, you know, when I do barbecue, I don't get all hairy and crazy about derating them when they're not 140, but they got to be somewhere in the neighborhood. You know, it's just what it is. Now, I get barbecue at Biggin's Barbecue. Same thing. If I get it takeout, it's actually 140, and that's probably some of the best barbecue that I've had. And we're gonna do that in one of my next Saturday live streams. I'm going to roll out to Biggin's Barbecue, and I'm going to get some barbecue and bring it here and review it. In my opinion, this stuff, that is probably in the 8s, if not 9s, because I love Biggin's Barbecue. So anyway, did not know I live streamed. Anyway, nah, I doubt that. Anyway, so we'll just keep going on there. So the temperatures, to me, were not that great. Now, I carry all my food, not all of it, depending upon what it is. If it's got lettuce and tomatoes, I probably wouldn't. You don't want to put it in my heated carrying case. But I'm betting that these things will be warmer than when I picked them up sitting in my heated carrying case. What you bet? I don't know yet. I'm going to see, because I have a very familiar temperature gauge right here, if you all seen it before. Okay? So let's pull one of these things out. I'm not going to probe all of them. Let's just get this one right here. See, they come in this foil. Let's give it a little shot, see if it came up. 121.6. Here, you probably can't. Let me make the thing focus on it. 121.6. Well, let's just check another one to be sure. This one actually feels kind of hot. Yeah. They gain temperature. 132.8. Can y'all see that? Okay. Enough said. So they actually, all three of these bad boys got warmer coming here. Kind of sad if you ask me, what happened to my nickel? I was going to check my scales and show you all how my scales are actually accurate. And my nickel has flew the coop, my friends. More. Oh, there you go. Under the coffee. All right. Let's go to scales. It's time to do the scales. Let's get this stuff out of the way. I'm going to switch over to scale view. Scale view. Okay. Let's turn them on. I don't know how well you can see the numbers on that. They seem like they're brighter in the video. Anyway, I have a nickel right here. There. Oh. Let's turn it over to grams. Okay. Grams. 5. So my scales are relatively accurate. I was actually been shopping for scales all day. Let me see something here. I think... Yeah, okay, we're good. I was just making sure I was recording. Okay, so we take these off. Next thing you know, we're going to set the tare. And if you were all just getting here, they refused to give me a wrapper to set my scales with. So I have the wrappers from the Whataburger, which happen to weigh exactly the same thing as the wrappers on these beef briskets. Bucky's. Yeah. So let's go ahead and set our tare on the scales. And turn the unit over to pounds. Okay. All right. So we've got our tare set. You ready to go ahead and let me get something to write these down with because I don't have that good of a memory. Okay. Okay, we have number 1. Comes in at 8.10 ounces. Brisket number 2 is 8.70 ounces. Whoop, no, it's 8.65. Sorry. I hate my scales. Did I tell you I hate my scales because it does this to me when I'm filming? Because you're doing with such minute amounts. 8.65 ounces. And then the last one is going to be 8.3. Give it a second to settle. 8.335. Now, it's looking like it's doing all right on the consistency test. But let me flip back here. But let me tell you how I do the consistency test. It's not just, I can bend it a little bit this way or that. But we take the average weight and then difference between the heaviest and the lightest burger, or in this case, sliced brisket sandwich, and it can't be any more than 10% of that. So let's go ahead and first calculate that. Let me get my fuzzy cat calculator out here. Okay, we got 8.10 plus 8.65 plus can't do that. 8.35 equals 25.1 divided by 3 gives me an average weight of 8.37 ounces. Okay, now, if you're writing that down, keeping track of this with me, then we take 8.65 minus 8.1 equals 0.55. Now, 8.35, all you have to do to get 10% is move the decimal point over 1, if you remember that from high school. I mean, I didn't. I had to learn it in college all over again because I was a real dunce then. So they passed the Joe is Hungry consistency weight test. Now, each one of these bad boys cost $8.49. Seems a little high for an 8-ounce sandwich, but that's Bucky's. Bucky's, a lot of things, they ain't cheap. All right. Fairly consistent. They got their portion control down all right. Okay? Just use grams. I'll convert, I have to do it in ounces. I have to convert the grams in a second. All right. In the videos, I have to sit down and convert them all and annotate them. All right, so we take $8.49 divided by, what's my average? 8.37. So this thing comes out to $1.02. $1.02 an ounce. That's kind of high, but not insanely high for barbecue. Okay, so the normal price range for fast food, and from my experience over the last 6 years, is anywhere from 40 to 90 cents. And that metric really hasn't changed, even with COVID, even with all this rampant inflation. It is still in that area. It's getting toward the upper end of it, but I have not had to change those parameters yet. So we've passed. They don't give us let me see, maybe they do give us serving weights. Let's see if I can burn them on that. Nah, no serving weights. Where is the nutrition? I wonder if they have nutritional information on the back of these things. No nutritional information. Guys. That actually is a violation of the law. If you have more than 20 locations, now maybe they don't have 20 locations, you have to provide nutritional information. And if I remember correctly, that is almost nowhere to be found. But you have to have that on each one of these packages. Okay? Just saying. So I really can't bust them on the weights. I don't know how many calories are in these things. There's really nowhere to say. They just have the ingredients, about 600 different ingredients to put in there. Calories per serving. They wrote it so small that I have trouble seeing it. Ooh, serving size. Oh, we can hold their feet to the fire. Serving size. No, I don't believe that. That's not right. 4 ounces? No, that's bull. Calories per serving. Oh, okay, here's what they're saying. A serving is half of one of these things. That's a serving, according to them. And each serving has 286 calories. So we take 286. Oh, come on, phone. My fuzzy cat calculator is punishing me, dudes. Oh my goodness. You know, I could probably add that up in my head. 286 times 2. That's about 572 calories for each one of these. And they run about 8 ounces, so they're probably within range on how big they're supposed to be. At this price, I don't see them trying to scrimp me like, you know who. What a burger. That's a third time in a row, and they felt they were really. I'm not even going to go in Whataburger right now. That just irritates the crap out of me. I can tell you right now, I'm not going to that location of Whataburger ever again. There is another one I can go to that just the traffic's a little bit harder to deal with. Anyway, enough of this talk. Okay, we've got the weights. They're okay. So they passed the weight test, the consistency test. They're a little bit pricey. But I haven't seen any barbecue that wasn't a little bit pricey. So, what's next? What am I forgetting? Am I forgetting anything, guys? Yeah, that Whataburger. Yeah, don't even get me started on that Whataburger. Don't even get me started. I was afraid this was going to happen when I got there. That they were going to shortchange me on the stuff. But those people just don't look happy. This is management. This isn't the employees. This is management. These people are told to short weight these things. And my goodness, did you see? I got like these 2 or 3 little scraps. I was so looking forward because I like bell peppers and onions that are sauteed. I love them. And this could have been a very good sandwich. It even had a little heat, and I liked it. Anyway. Someone call Shadow Joe. Yeah, I'm sorry. What can I say? Anyway, there is one over in Roswell. Roswell is even harder to get to. I'm going to go to the one down on 92 in Woodstock. I think I can get there without a whole terrible lot of trouble. We're going to give them a shot. Hopefully it's not the same franchisee. I mean, it may suck just as bad, but I am so disappointed in them. This is not pulled pork. This is chopped brisket, and chopped brisket with barbecue sauce. You can get brisket in big chunks, or you can get it chopped up, and typically you would put barbecue sauce on it, and I believe this one does, if not correctly. Anyway, let's go ahead and show you what this thing looks like, okay? Not bad. So, let me give you a view of it right up here so you can see it close up. I think I need to give it a give it a scale view too, don't you? I think so too. Scale with not supposed to see that. Let's take a scale view of it and show you what it's looking like. Maybe you can get a little bit more focus on it. That's the problem with there. How's that? Got maybe a little bit of crush factor going on, I guess. So we've seen what it looks like mostly. We're going to cut it in half too. Is that in focus? Tell me if it's in focus. Yeah, we're doing a food review here, brother. Then we have to cut it in half, and then we're going to do the sneakadoodle bite. Y'all remember this knife, don't you? Yeah. You remember this bad boy? This is the one that does the work. This is my knife from when I was a meat cutter back in 1979. It has seen a lot of meat. That doesn't sound good. Anyway, so let's go ahead and cut this thing in half and get a cross section of it. And I can't throw it because then I'll hit my scales, and then I'll have to buy new scales. Ooh, it's got a lot of fat in it. You see the fat? Y'all seeing that fat? Big old hunk of fat right in the middle of it. Yeah, this is definitely brisket. I can see a little burnt end too. Is that good? Yeah, that knife has a lot of history, my friends. Yes, it does. How about that? Can y'all get a good look at that? I tell you what else I need to do. I need to pop the top on this thing. I need to pop the top on another one. Let me get it open. We got more stuff to do yet today. We still have to do box openings. And then I got to take questions. I'm not going to be able to get done in an hour. Let me pop the top. If I pop the top on that, it's going to go everywhere. Here you go. Big old chunks of meat on there, that's for sure. Can y'all see that? Let's try the, where did the meat's falling off? Oh man, now I got to clean up my notebook. Let's go, I don't want to get barbecue. Let's go to scales view and take a look at that. See if that helps. All right, so let's throw the top back on this guy, throw it off to the side. And this is what really tells the tale right here. It looks a little light on sauce too, but I do see some sauce in there. And I'm not that big a fan of their sauce, but it's been a long, long time since I've tried any. So, yeah, I like the fat. Fat to me is good, but yeah, there's a big hunk of fat right in the middle. That's okay. I'm not complaining about that. Now it is everybody ready? It is. Oh, how's it smell? I'm sorry. I didn't get the smell. It's got a kind of a sweet barbecue-like aroma. I'm not detecting any spice of much of any in it. It's kind of sweet, a little barbecue-ish, maybe a little light on sauce. I'm kind of agreeing with them about the sauce. We're going to do the thing. Okay, now, I am not Shadow Joe. I am Joe Prime. I'm telling you right now, I'm Joe Prime. But I'm going to do a stand-in sneakadoodle bite, okay? We're going to go sneakadoodle bite this time. Or maybe, I don't know. You know what? I think that's disrespectful, Shadow Joe, to do a sneakadoodle bite. I think we're going to go ahead and do the thing that we do. It is bite test, engage. Bite test, engage. Bite number 2. It's tender. Definitely tender. Let me take a hunk out of there. Could be a little bit more tender. A little bit of gristle in there. Should fall apart a little bit better. I just had some of this from Biggins, so I have something to compare it to. I'm so hungry. God knows I'm so hungry. This is hitting the spot. Bite tests are weird with that music. Tell me about it, man. But I can't. I don't have any music to play. I could play the music from. I could play the music from the lead-in video. You want to hear that? Here. There. Is this sexy enough? Now I can try and look intelligent. It's just what's close. This is definitely good barbecue. Some pickles really would have helped. The barbecue sauce. Play a little background music. The barbecue sauce is sweet. It is not spicy. I expected a little bit of bite to it. But like we saw originally, it's light on barbecue sauce. They needed more. About twice as much. The brisket isn't bad, but I've had better. The bread's a little dry, but that could be for me running in my heated carrying case. Let me try to... The brisket isn't bad, maybe a shade dry, but this is still a fairly decent barbecue sandwich, a little bit pricey for what it is. Yeah, a little light on the barbecue sauce. Not my favorite barbecue sauce. There's a little bit of heat. The heat's kind of coming up a little bit. The sauce will help. I guess it's about time to give a score. Y'all ready for a score? And we can move on with the rest of this live stream. One more bite. Is this a 9? Not a chance. This is what I go through when I'm actually scoring. Is this an 8? Is this someplace I would drive to get my barbecue? Now, I drive to Biggins Barbecue to get barbecue, but would I go to Buc-ee's? Biggins Barbecue is about 20, 25 miles away. Buc-ee's is 9. If I had a choice, I'm going to Biggins. We're going to do Biggins, because I've talked about it too much already. So, we're not in the 8 range. But are we in the 6s? I think it's a little better than that. No, let's see. I'm going to go 6.9. That is my number. This is my review. And hopefully I won't get kicked off this live stream before it's time to go home. Anyway, another bite or two. I'm going to give this a 6.9. Not a bad score. Could have been a lot better. If they hadn't have been... They're kind of mean to me when I was there. I didn't like that. I'm going to put that away. So we'll quit trying to take bites out of it while we're talking. That is rude. I need to clean up my mess I made all over my notebook. And get the platform out of the way. Clean that up later. All right. May I get another drink of coffee, please, sir? Yes, sir. Thank you very much. I need some coffee to wash that down. Turn it off so it doesn't burn the pot. Anyway. That's not, yeah, I guess technically that is gas station food, but they go, they get this sourced out in Texas somewhere. They source it because I remember they had a lawsuit back in the beginning of COVID into COVID when beef prices spiked. They were in a lawsuit with their provider. I remember reading about it. I did a review of them back then. Yeah, it's not bad. It is technically gas station food. I mean, I got pretty mad at them. I actually said some bad words. The BS. I said, this is BS, but I said it, the real words. When they wouldn't give me one piece of paper. I mean, that's all I wanted, was one piece of paper to make this look more authentic. But if I'd have told them I was doing a food review, no way would they give it to me then. Anyway. Hello, everybody. I'm glad I've got all these people here today. We've got 80 people in YouTube. My goodness. Maybe doing this regular every Saturday is paying off. Yeah, I noticed that. One thing about Buc-ee's, I just filled my car up with diesel fuel for $3.39 a gallon. I went over to Buc-ee's and it's $2.06. I'm like, oh, it killed me. Now that I know that, I won't let that happen again. Anyway, not that really has anything to do with what we just did. But anyway, yeah. I'm glad you found me for the TikTok. You think they're going to ban TikTok? I don't know. TikTok is not evil. They're just incompetent. That's their problem. And I hate for them to ban it because they do occasionally send me money in the mail. It helps pay for all this channel stuff. Did I get any packages? Yes, Chevy 5-speed. I did. I said I did at the very beginning, and we're going to open those up in a second too. Before I move on to the next stage, how did this review go? Do you have any suggestions for me to how to do this live? Because my bread and butter is doing them video filmed and edited. I tried to hit the same points, but like I said, I don't want to set it up and make props like I'm doing it in my videos. You can't. It won't look right. So there you go. So maybe we're going to start doing this. Hopefully we'll get to do the meatball sub at Subway next week if they ever get a truck in. These guys are any excuse not to come to work works for them. Yeah, no, I did not say sneak-a-doodle bite. I did say bite. I did say bite test engaged number 2. So he might have a case. Tell us how the kitties are doing. The kitties are doing good. The Priscilla is evil. I believe she is evil incarnate. That is the weirdest cat that I've ever seen. She stays outside and it doesn't even bother. She doesn't even get in out of the rain. Belle is looking wonderful. We took Belle in and we got a big dog cage and put her out on the porch, and she wouldn't even come out of that thing. We got her set up right up against the heater, and she loves that thing in there. I mean, she'll come out for my wife to pet her. She doesn't like me petting her because I got nubby fingers, and she would literally get out of my hands and jump back in the cage. It's not like she's trying to get out. I could leave the doors open and she wouldn't come out. Anyway, but that's kind of how they're doing. I think Nasty Pete's dead. I have not seen Nasty Pete, but a couple times since then. And that Nasty Pete shot was done like 3 years ago or 4 years ago. And I think because Nasty Pete looked terrible, it is so. I wish I could have caught him. I could have fixed him up and took him to the vet and got him fixed. Yeah. Yeah, probably not alive. I can't imagine. He was. You can, when a cat's in distress, you can tell by looking at them that they're all matted up because they don't feel comfortable enough to groom themselves. They don't feel safe, and that's usually what that means. Yeah, Nasty Pete. That was a classic, man. Nasty Pete. Let's do some box openings. I have my blue knife, birdshot. I have my blue knife. We are going to go ahead and open things up. Oh, here we go. First thing we got was a Christmas or a card from Drew and Madison. If you're out there listening, thank you. It's addressed to Mr. Joe is Hungry, P.O. Box 52, Fairmount, Georgia, 30139. I like my box openings. And speaking of box openings, apparently somebody has sent me something else because I get notices through the United States Postal Service webpage when I have something coming in my direction. And I do. I have no idea what it is. I'm not even sure where it's coming from. It might be coming from the Amazon Fulfillment Center, but it really doesn't tell me anything that enlightens me on that. Let's go ahead. Oh, I don't have to cut it open. Let's see what's inside. Ooh, meow, Christmas. And a note. Let me see. Do y'all want me to read the note? Should I read it? It would be our greatest Christmas gift to receive a Joe is Hungry autograph. That's so nice. I would be glad to send you an autograph, but I don't have anywhere to send it. Well, maybe I do. Drew, Madison, I will go find another one of those business cards, and I will mail it to your address right here on the front of your envelope. If you're watching, are you watching? No money. Let me see. Here, I'm in a live stream. I'm trying to be like civilized and polite, but here's. You want to see me open a typical card up? I'll show you. This is the uncensored version. This is when no one's watching. Here, I pull it out. The first thing I do. Damn. Okay. Damn. Let me see. And then I read the note. I'm like, oh, crap. They wrote a note. I didn't get any money. Your videos are a high part of the week. We hope you enjoy your Christmas. A full season of Nirvana. I hope so. God, I hope so. I was doing so good. I had two that were like, one was almost 7 and one was a 7. I was like, they weren't that great looking, but they tasted good. And they didn't try to screw me on the weights. Oh my gosh. And hope I don't get any zero. I get sent the penalty box. It's because of the volume of stuff that I order, because typically they'll have like 2 backed up and I'll order 4. And I own up to ordering 4 now. Okay, guys, I order 4. I quit trying to hide it because all I did was get grief over that. P.S. Shadow Joe, Merry Christmas too. I will definitely send that message to Shadow Joe. He will appreciate it because right now he really does want to do this stream. And he's not taking over the entire channel. But Drew and Madison, thank you very much. I will get on sending a business card to be. Are Drew and Madison, are you in the live stream? Let yourself be known if you are in the live stream. I'm going to do questions in a little bit too, so we're gonna do all that. I've got one more big thing to open. Let me set that to the side so I won't forget to take it with me. Look what I got. Amazon Fulfillment Center. I got to make sure their name or anything isn't on the front of it in case they don't want to get it. This is heavy. How much does this thing weigh? This thing weighs almost a pound. What is in this thing? Now I know I can pull the pull string, but I'd rather use my knife because that's what it's for. There. Now we'll pull the pull string. How's that? Let's see what's inside. Oh my goodness. This is a bunch of food. A snack pack. Ooh, banana cream pie snack packs. Look at this. I like these. Shall I review one of them? Maybe we can do that. We'll do a snack pack. Sweet. What else? Macaroni product pasta from Alaminica. I don't know where that is. This looks almost oriental, but it's not. Ooh. This looks cool. That's not all. We're not done. This is some pasta. I have to cook that. Actually, I have to cook that with my hands. Wow. Thank you. What else we got in here? Airheads. Sweet. Sweet. Airheads. Y'all know what these are, don't you? Sweet. I love box openings on my live stream, people. I certainly do. It gives me something to do besides chatter on endlessly about myself. Airheads. Ooh, and they're sour too. Ooh. Boy, I'm going to have trouble not opening those things. And what is this? Oh, man. How did you know I eat tuna like that? But to make it even better, it's Applewood smoked tuna. Check this out. Oh, yeah. Bumblebee. Bumblebee is based out of Oregon. It's up near Salem. I've been there, actually, to the Bumblebee plant. Been like 3 decades ago, but I was there just the same. Wow. I've sour ones, Airheads. I mean, I am like, whoa. Let's see if there's a note. Oh my goodness, there is no note. I have no idea who sent this. Guys, who sent this thing? Is one of you out there? Who did this? I have no note. I love you, whoever sent this. Thank you very much. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. How do you get these things apart? You'd think I'd know. Being an eater of food. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I showed us how it was done. I'm going to taste these. Can I taste these right now? Where'd my, oh, here it is. Ah. How many calories? I better check my calories before I eat this thing. How many calories? Sodium, 130 milligrams. That's not bad. I want to see how many calories I'm going to be ingesting, because I have to count my calories because I'm attempting to lose weight, and my weight has stayed the same all month long. It's killing me. Okay, 90 grams per serving. That's only 90. That's only 90. That's only 90 calories. That's not bad. Ooh, yeah. Tastes like nanners. 7.1. That is my number. This is my review. And I need another scoop of that. 7.1. Boys. All right. Yeah, I got to finish it. You're right. That's just because I like sweet stuff. It's not the best. I love it, though. Who sent this? That's because I'm like ecstatic that someone sent me something to eat. Sweet. Airheads. No, we're going to leave the candy alone. I've had my caloric intake for the day, so we're going to show restraint. That's what I got this week, and there's apparently something else is in the mail. So, yeah. Hey, sweet. And how long have I been going? It's almost an hour, and I haven't even took questions yet. Oh, my God. I talk too much. I can tell you that right now. It's going to take me a while to clean up this mess, too. I've been looking for let me get my clipboard. There's some things I wanted to bring up, too. I have actually considered doing an ad in one of my videos. You know who can't? Because I get ad offers 2 and 3 times a day. This one comes from GoPro. They claim they're going to give me some money and give me a free GoPro Hero 13. I would rather not take the money and have them give me 6 Hero GoPro 13s and then hook them all up. But I'm probably not going to do this. I'm just playing with it. But this putting ads in my videos, I think would just be, that would be a step toward in the wrong direction in my videos. I just do not like ads in there. But if it happens, you'll all understand why I did it, to get a bunch of free GoPros. I don't care about the money. I just want the GoPros. Do the GoPro ad. Well, I was thinking I would do, if they would pony up 6 of these things, I would just put them in, because I use 6 GoPros in the car. I use Hero 12s. But, the problem is I'm not that happy with GoPro. Now, the Hero 12s work pretty good. The only thing I have to do with all of them is I have to add some contrast in post for them. And they look all right, but they don't fail. They run. The Hero 10s were garbage. Up until 2 months ago, I was using Hero 10s. They sucked. They literally, I had 5 of them. I was going to sell them on eBay, but I could not, in good faith, sell these locking up pieces of crap that I bought from GoPro. They won't stand behind their warranty. So, in order for me to promote somebody, I have to truly like them. And the only reason I use GoPro is because really there's nothing else out there that's any better. I've tried the DJIs and I didn't really like them. They tend to lock up and hang on me too. Didn't like them. So that's something I'm toying with right now. To get a bunch of free GoPros, or maybe I can just do an ad without not put it in my food, and just make an ad video and put it at the end of a video or something like that, to where, I just don't, I can't stand to watch videos that, with the exception of a couple. There's a couple where I don't mind watching them, but and because I know I know that's where all the money comes from for this, but. Sponsored by GoPro in the thumbnail. Yeah, I could. Sponsored by GoPro and say at the very end, compare this to my video before and to that, see if you can tell the difference. But and tell them what I think about GoPros, and then they'd probably demand their GoPros back and fire me. I don't know. It just goes against me to do anything, and because I don't think my videos are good enough for that yet, because I make them. I think they need to be more polished. And it's been my mantra not to do that from the very beginning. What else do I got to talk about? I was looking for scales. I want to replace my I want to replace my osaries. I want to have one with the hold button on it, or something that has a split scale so I can take the thing out. Like if I do pizzas, it covers up the numbers, and I have to use my refrigerant scales. But I want scales that do 1/100th of an ounce. Have you watched the new Squid Game season? No, I have not. I didn't watch the first season, but I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah. Scumprom, how are you doing? Let me see, what else? Is there anything else I wanted to cover here? I went from a desert where there was nothing to pick from as far as doing videos, and now it is like a pile of them came out. I can list them all, and I haven't decided what my next video is going to be. You have the Sonic Smashers being reborn again through Sonic. Didn't really like it that well that last time. I felt like they just got the frozen patties, and once they got them unthawed, they tried to smash them a little bit and call it a smasher. And if you know what a smasher is, it's where they smash the burger real flat, like Freddy's does, or Freddy's, or Culver's does their burgers. That's kind of what they're talking about when they see a smasher. Then there's Zaxby's, the chicken Philly cheesesteak thing has come back out again. I'm a little bit curious about that. Panda Express has protein bowls. Probably not going to happen. Checkers, BLT honey barbecue. I would run right out and do that right away, but Checkers has done so bad these last few videos, even with the places where I know them and I like them. And I just, when I do really bad, when I really give somebody a really bad score, I'm not likely to go back there for. I'm just like anybody else that's buying burgers. If they throw crap out the window at you and screw you, you're probably not going to come back, because you don't want to have to beg them to cook something fresh. I mean, these guys, when I go there, they know full well what I'm doing. Why would you Why would you do that? Why would you give me cold food? You know I'm going to put a meat thermometer in it in about 35 seconds from the time you hand it to me. Why are you giving me something cold? And you know it. And then you're going to complain the next time I come back through. You should have given me a higher score. Well, dude, watch the video. Oh, anyway. What else? Bojangles has chicken rice bowls. I'm not sure about that. Popeyes has a new goo to put on their chicken wings. Like I said, that's another one. That's another one that did rather poorly and treated me badly when I was in there. Popeyes. Yeah, and if any of y'all are local to me, I noticed that the Calhoun Popeyes is now closed, so they failed apparently, or they built one somewhere else. If they built one somewhere else, just let me know. What else? Jersey Mike's has slow roasted chicken breast. Actually, that might actually happen. I might go JM for something. And you know what I should have done? I did a Whataburger, the chicken fajita. Maybe I'll go back and do the chicken fajita over there in Woodstock and not do the same place. The chicken fajita. And somebody told me that Hardee's maple biscuit is there. That requires me climbing my butt out of bed like 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning to get over there for their breakfast ends. And sometimes that's a chore for me in my days of retirement. Anyway. Yeah. Well, that was kind of friendly. She wasn't really being ugly about it. But I tell you, I know these people, you know. I know them. They might even be watching the stream. I don't know. But anyway, that's about all I've got. We can do some questions for a little bit, and then I will probably end the stream. Thank you everybody for giving me all those stuff. Let me if y'all got some questions, pump them in there and I'll try and work through a few questions. Have you ever eaten poutine or beaver tail? No, I have not. I would like to have some poutine though, that's for sure. Starbucks 5 spicy falafel wrap is real good. Detroit Smash is still trying to sell me that falafel. Oh yeah. Starbucks has a vegetarian falafel wrap. They call it a pocket, a falafel pocket. They call it a pocket, not a wrap. I'm actually still considering doing that. Are you originally from Georgia? No, I am from Ohio. I left Ohio when I was 18. I lived in Arizona for a while, and I've been in Georgia for nearly 40 years. Actually, over 40 years, 45 years. Anyway, how am I feeling today? I am feeling great. I am enjoying my live stream. We had like stuff to do. I got stuff in the mail. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. Whataburger. What a shame. Whataburger. You know, Chippy, I'll tell you a little something, then I'm going to go on more questions. When I go into a drive-through, and if it's backed up way back, typically I start my counter when I do the time to order, time to food in hand. I start it when I start speaking them to the speaker. That's where I cue, because I take it in my editor and I like put calipers in to tell. But if I go in there and there's like 4 or 5 cars backed up, that's when my counter starts. If I have to sit there and wait 5 minutes, and I had to wait about 3.5, 4 minutes before they even addressed me. And a lot of times when I go in a place, I will literally sit back in the parking lot and wait for the drive-through to clear before I go through, to give them the benefit of the doubt. So, yeah, I mean, I could make them look a lot worse than they actually do. Anyway, enough of that. Let me make sure I don't turn my music on in my face again. Anyway, will you review ramens or pasta in a video? If it's fast food, yeah. Yeah, sure. I have no problem with ramen. I'm an eater of ramen, but I can't eat too much because they got a lot of calories and a lot of sodium. I don't know. I'm not really worried about the sodium. It's the caloric intake. I'm having to count my calories and be careful how much salad dressing I put on my salad. Can you use Shadow Joe clone just in your next video? We can't be in the same space. I mean, I could have Shadow Joe run the whole live stream, but I'd rather not because he can't remember his lines. And he can be a little malicious. How long have you and your wife been married? 45 years, 46 years. Have you made it near Wellsburg, Virginia, West Virginia yet? And tried droves? No, I haven't been anywhere. I've been to Ohio once. I try to stay out of the north so I don't get salt all over my car. Do you have a favorite specialty one-time item you have had and wish would come back? Oh yeah, that would be Jimmy John's. The Frenchie. I liked the Frenchie. That was my first Jimmy John's video, was the Frenchie. I liked it. I did say some bad words and it had to bleep it out because I thought it was funny at the time. Probably wasn't. 3D. Why does your Saturday show have to be at the same time as wrestling? I don't know, man. I don't know when wrestling is. I have to have it the same time every week, because people know when to come. That's my experiment anyway, to see if I get a little bit more response out of that. What kind of car do you drive in your videos? A 1989 Jetta Volkswagen diesel with a turbo diesel in it. That's the one I drive. I have a couple of those, and it's got a lot of miles on it, if you hadn't guessed. How you feeling about the McRib, Joe? The McRib, I reviewed them. They didn't do too bad. Well, what's in Mike's way? I'm not sure what that means. Do you have your clunge medium rare? I don't know what that means either. What do you get when you order casually? Oh, when I go out and eat on my own, usually get like chicken wings over at. I don't go out a lot anymore because I'm trying to watch my diet, but I'll go to chicken wings. Come on, help me out. Who's my chicken wing place? Oh, did Stuttering John call your dad? I don't know who that is. Buffalo Wings. What kind of car do you have? Oh, I see that. The Joe is. I got the question. If I miss your questions, I'm sorry because they're rolling by through here. Thoughts on puddled chicken? I'm not sure what that means. Islam, thumbs up, thumbs down, non-political. Jersey, wait, I gotta see Jersey Mike question. This is a Squanto McTavish wants to know Jersey Mike's way or vinegar oil. I like the vinegar and oil actually, but I end up always getting a hot sub there. Team Edward and Team Jacob. I'm not sure. Y'all are asking me some weird questions. Bologna, good source energy or not? Yeah, it's good. A lot of fat in it, a lot of sodium. Good for you. European and a horse meat. I don't eat horse meat. All right. Let me see if I can see a good question here. They're going too fast. I'm missing a bunch of questions. Your thumbnails do not reflect the high quality nature of your video editing you have. So you're saying my thumbnails aren't very good? I get offers. People want to do my thumbnails for me. But, if somebody else does my stuff, then it's not my video anymore. Pizza Hut or Domino's? Pizza Hut. What's your favorite condiment? Ketchup. What's your favorite burger sauce? Ketchup. Team Edward for sure. Still don't know what that means. What's the best food to... Come on, dude. Thank you. My thumbnails are authentic. That's what I say. My thumbnails are authentic. That's what I'm saying. Twilight question. Really? I have not watched Team Edward. Twilight question. Thank you, Jeff. I knew you were there to keep me straight. I have not watched Twilight in so long, but I'm Team Edward, by the way. No question about it. Team Edward. Vampires rule. Not a fan of the werewolves. They can't do cool stuff like vampires can. 3D print wizard. Star Trek, Star Wars, or Star Trek? Star Wars. It looks like you're in the office of a ghetto restaurant. No, it's a thing of my own making. I'm going to show you what's behind the scenes, what's behind the camera. A picture of the last burger I did. Because when I do the thing, I have to look at it. Brandon, thank you very much. If you're ever in New York City, I'd like to treat you to Tony's New York Deli and Brew. Ooh, that does sound good. 5 subs. Thank you for the super chat of $19.99. It is most appreciated. It helps the channel out, I guess. Boar's Head. Oh, yeah. Oh, I know I would. There was no question about it. What's your blood pressure? I don't know what it is right at the exact second, but this morning it was like 117 over 68. Heart rate was 79. That's me climbing out of bed. I weighed 205.4 this morning. It fluctuates between about 1 or 2 pounds depending on my state of hydration. Stacy Allen. Not going to say that one. I don't know what that means. Oh, Carl Foster, $1.99. Thank you very much for your super chat. Do you like espresso martinis? No, I don't actually drink I drink bitter coffee. I like it. Just do it. Thank you. What's your opinion on session 1 of True Detective? I have not seen True Detective. I apologize for that. Vampire Joe Wynn, if ever. I think I'd like to be a vampire. You could live forever. You just have to kill people after you drink blood. I don't know what right now. I think Kilimanjaro Handyman Star Wars $2. Thank you very much for your super chat. Do you eat pizza every night like Skip Melendez? No, I don't eat pizza that much at all. I love pizza. I could eat pizza every night, but I don't because I don't want to be big as a house. What's your 1992 story? Dixon Cedar. What kind of question's that? My 1992 story. Thank you for the super chat, by the way. Viva Punk, thank you. First time chat. Do you have sheets anywhere near you? No, I do not. We don't have them here. How many Discord kittens do you have now? I'm not really sure. What do you say? Brian, will climate change make the ice wallow come? I'm not really sure. $2. Thank you for the super chat. Gilliman Handyman Star Wars series. You read worse than Bob Levy. Yeah, I do. I suck at reading. No question about it. Carl's Foster Tips, $1.99 super chat. Are you familiar with David Allen Coe and his wife, Rand? I am not. I'm just not very well read these days. I don't know what's wrong with me. Have you ever watched Queso? No, I have not. Apparently this guy eats a lot that he would eat me out of house and home. But thank you all for the super chats. It's very nice of you all to send those up to me. It goes toward the channel, helps me pay for some of this food. Yeah, this one here, $8.49 times 3. Yeah, it's like $26. $26 for tonight. That's all right. We'll eat them though. They won't go to waste. The wife will get them before I can get them. Chicken wings or chicken tenders? Chicken tenders. No, I like bone-in chicken wings. There's no such thing as boneless chicken wings. Those are chicken nuggets. Can you say happy birthday because it's my birthday? Whoa. Happy birthday, Dom Wow. Are you geeked locked in? There's too many questions here. Carl's Foster Tips. Thank you very much. Have you seen Sean Kyle? No, I do not know who he is. Can you explain what a porch monkey is? Nah, I really can't, but I know what you're saying. Can't say that. That sounds like me on the porch. Are you my father, W. Carpenter? Son, I am your father. Chicken wing is amazing. Judge Wapner, $26. Sweet. Yeah. Thank you very much, Kyle, for saying that. You're my favorite subscriber. Handyman, another $2. How much time did it take you for the kidnappings? Who did I kidnap? I didn't kidnap anybody. I found you because of Joe Bartolozzi. I gotta talk to Joe Bartolozzi. I gotta talk to Joe Bart. Joe Bart's cool. Anyway, can you shout out my friend Dodge GIF? If anybody wants shout outs for birthdays, just go to my latest video and there are instructions on that. Reported that super chat was disgusting. Yeah. Thank you very much for your super chats. Okay. I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean, but thank you for the super chat, Carl Foster Tips. Your thoughts on 7-Eleven pizza? I haven't had any, but it doesn't look very good. I don't like the reheated pizza unless I reheat it correctly. But I don't know. I don't have a 7-Eleven close enough to me to go to one. They're like way down in Midtown Atlanta. There's very few 7-Elevens around. They used to be everywhere years ago. I've never been to Daniel Carver's Burnt Cross Barbecue. Don't know where that is. Y'all got to help me out a little bit with that. Am I going to eat those airheads or just stare? Did you send me the airheads, Gillimandaro or whatever? I'm going to eat a blue airhead. can't bite through those things. Thank you. Good airheads. I can't eat them and talk. Read the chats, monkey and dance. I don't know what that means. Anyway. Do I know ISO? I do not know ISO. Gina, Bob, thank you for your super chat. Y'all are just like super chatting me to death tonight. Thank you very much. They were laced, Gigi. Yeah. You went to public school? Yes, I did. I went to Watkins Memorial High School near Pataskla, Ohio. I did go to public school. My parents cannot afford or would want to send me to a private school. Doesn't make any difference. If you're like me, it doesn't make any difference. It's not going to help. Taco Bell give you the runs? Nah, it doesn't give me the runs. Taco Bell has been good to me lately. I haven't had a big problem. I'm eating some right now, and I'm concerned for my health. No, I'm not too hard on Taco Bell. Taco Bell is what Taco Bell is. They're scoop station food. Anyway, I don't really watch sports, and I really don't have a favorite team, Octo. John's last brain cell. John, that's a good name. Why does Taco Bell make you run to the bathroom? Their food contamination, maybe. Say my name right, and I'll toss you another $2. Texan born wrong. I don't care about the $2. It's all right. Thank you very much, though. Texan born wrong. Okay. Is that right? I don't know. You don't have to send me a super chat to get me to answer. Anyway. Stuttering, John left the Dabbleverse thoughts. What you said makes no sense to me, big fan. Do I know anything about I-80 murderer Danny DeVito? No, I have no idea what they're talking about. I don't think I-80 goes through Ohio, does it? Wow. What's the next video, Kendra? I'm not really sure. I don't know. I don't know at this point in time. What's your favorite Overwatch hero? I don't play Overwatch. My wife's the hardcore gamer. My friend Dodge GIF. It's got that. What food are you most excited to try this year? Oh yeah, in February I'm going to be doing the Northwoods Walleye. I don't know if I'm going to do a video about it, but I'm going to be eating it. I'll tell you that right now. Well, thank you very much. Do I have any book recommendations? Nah. I listen to audiobooks. I've been listening. I can't remember the name of the audiobook I'm listening to. I tell you what I am going to do. I'm going to take a bite out of this barbecue that's been drying out on the corner. Ever ride a Sibian? No. I don't know. Y'all keep asking me weird questions. I don't know the answer to. What am I supposed to say? I mean, 7-Elevens are expanding. Have I ever been to Idaho? I rode my motorcycle through Idaho 2 or 3 times. I've been over Grand Tetons. I've been up that road that washed out. But it's been decades. Man, that's good. Did I try anything else, Bucky's? No. Just those. Baba Hooey. Who's Lily's dad? Baba Hooey or Mitch Fattel? I have no idea. I don't know. You keep asking me questions nobody knows the answer to. What am I supposed to do? Thank you for the super chat, by the way. How many states have I been to? Never really counted them. There are probably about 4 or 5 that I haven't been to. Because I rode motorcycle a lot. No, I didn't pull that burger out of the trash. And it's not a burger. It is Burn Ends Barbecue sandwich that I reviewed. You'd know that if you were here at the beginning of the video. Sidekick Chuck. $5 super chat. I love candy, cars, but dropped mine on the floor. Should I toss it or eat it? The house is dirty. Snickers. I would, if it's been there more than 15 seconds, let it go. If it's less than 15 seconds, wash it off in water and eat it. Sunflower, thank you for the super chat, but Don't want to see saying that in my chat. My mod will get you. I tell you that right now. She will. She's watching right now. You were a cardiologist? No, I was a nurse. Cardiologist is a doctor. Joe is a classy man who would never pull a sandwich out of the trash. Kendra, you got a very high opinion of me. Maybe a little generous. I actually have that in the stream somewhere. Carl Foster tip. Boy, I'm just super chatting me. I saw Gillimanjaro open on Metallica in 1992. I saw Rush, and that was probably in 1970s. I saw Rush and Blue Oyster Cult live. I like the barbecue sandwich. It got a good score. All right. YouTubers are preventing you from chatting. K Frizz, thank you very much. It's good to see you all. I'm sorry I really get all the questions because they were just going by too fast. And I'm probably going to end this stream here in about 5 or 10 minutes because I've been going on for an hour and a half now, or an hour and 23 minutes. But thank you very much. Yeah, Wendy's guy. Do you ever eat fast food off camera anymore, or are you tired of it? No, I eat fast food off camera. I do. Biggins Barbecue. We just ate it yesterday. Yesterday we ate fast food. It was at Little Caesars, and you never guess what we had. Bacon thin. Supposed to be cooked extra done, but they didn't. You know, you can tell them until you're blue in the face, and they're going to snatch that thing out of their little conveyor oven as fast as they can. What's in the foil? Eat it. No, this is a barbecue. If I eat that, my wife is going to be mad at me, and I have to go home to her. One thing I learned from doing videos, and that's how to fold up stuff. Let me fold it up so it doesn't get dry. You fold it over. It's kind of tore up. Fold it over, and you fold it like that. You see? That's how it's done. You would be surprised. I get this knotted up mess. Barbecue. If you'd have been at the beginning of the video, you would have seen that. I weighed them and everything and scored them. I did. Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you for respecting me. I respect you, too. Jeff Spicoli. They didn't. Easy. Yeah. All right. Yeah, you can't hardly get... Yeah, there's a lot of chat going on in YouTube. A lot of chat. I must not have the delay on. I think, oh, that's right. I turned the delay off because chat screwed up last week. I have a 3-second delay. Otherwise, I can't keep up with it. What kind of nurse were you? Med Surge. I worked the floor for 17 years, and then the other half of it, I worked ICU. I worked cardiothoracic ICU, medical ICU. I was a critical care nurse more than I was a floor nurse in the very beginning. Rush is my favorite birthday, Jacob. Faith, a weird thing to say. Dope-a-dope. I don't know, man. Is Kate Meany pretty? I don't know who Kate Meany is. I'd have to go Google her, man. I don't know if I have time for that. Fries or tater tots? Fries. What's your good? Are you a good sport? Thank you. Thank you. I try to be. Keep up the great work. Thank you for the excited video. Thank you for hello. Thank you very much. That's very K-Frizz. I appreciate it. Y'all tell Will Neff I said hello. Tell him tonight. If he might even be streaming right now. I have no idea. I will check when I get home. Let me see something. I got to make sure my sister is not messaging me. Okay, good. Because sometimes she'll say things and tell me to hurry up. Can you say Douglas is fat, please? I beg of you. Call me Chad. Douglas is fat. I just said it. Douglas is fat. I don't know who Douglas is. I don't like to call people fat because I'm fat. Massey's P. Oh, dragon. Sunflower dragon. You said Massey sucks. That's worse than swearing in my live stream. You can't say that. Why would you say that? Have you ever had Massey's pizza? If you had that, you couldn't say that without catching on fire and burning up. That is a sacrilege. You don't say that. You can't. That's like saying there is not a God. Everybody knows there is. Oh my goodness. Yeah. My mod got to you for that. But thank you for the super chat. How do you feel about Joe I love Joe Barlozzi. Joe Barlozzi's a cool dude. I want to do a live stream at some point. I just got to build up enough courage because he's the man, and I'm just this little guy that makes videos, and so I'm nervous. Okay, I'm nervous. Detroit Smash band. Call me Chad. Joe, watch from the back lines. Great content. Thank you very much, trusting us. Thank you very much. You should do a tier list and rank your foods on stream one day. That's a lot of work. That means I have to look at every single video I did for the last 300 videos. It would take me 3 days to do that. Joe is fatter than me, and he's too insecure to ban him. He is fatter than me, and he is too insecure. Please ban him. I'm not going to ban him. Mizzlehan, I'm not going to ban him. I'm insecure too. Drop the hammer. Oh yeah, hammer time. Hammer's been dropped. You can't talk bad about Massey's Pizza here. I'm sorry. I draw the line. Can you look there? Look in the backdrop. Look in the backdrop, my friends. Hardy sucks. Well, you can say that because they do. Oh my God. I see a stint in your future. No, actually, I had a full cardiac workup, and I have pretty good circulation, and I've been on a diet, so no, because I'm pretty active. So you're correct. Massey's or walleyes? Can you have only? If you could only have one, Massey's. If you have ever heard, that's from Half Demon. Asked me about Half Demon 43. Excuse me, Grady Austin. Have you ever heard of Pod Doughboys? No, I have not. Podcast Doughboys. No, I'm not. I really don't watch a lot of podcasts. I pretty much follow SpaceX stuff. Come ready. They're kind of launch coming up here in a day or so. Monday, SpaceX is launching. So y'all know I'm going to be watching. Anyway, it is approaching 1 hour and 30 minutes, and it is getting time to call this to a close until next Saturday at 8 o'clock. Are y'all coming next Saturday? You want me to do another food review? Everybody type in food review. If you want to see food review, I don't think there's any delay on chat. You can sit there and take it. Food review. This go all right for you? Are you okay with how I did that? I really can't think of anything else to do about it. Sweet, Ezra. Appreciate it. English or Spanish? Well, I speak English. I don't speak Spanish. I can understand a couple words. Food review. Yay. All right. I'll have to probably put the 3-second delay back on so I don't because it was going by so fast I couldn't really answer your questions appropriately. But I appreciate all the super chats tonight. There was a whole ton of. Please, Daddy, don't leave. Ryan, Papa, son, you've got to learn to be on your own. I'm telling you, you've got to be on your own. I can't be here for you all the time. Anyway, Joe, this is a hard question. Can you give me top 5 New England pizza spots? I've never been to New England. How can I do that? How can I answer that question? I don't know. Do I look like Dave? Do I look like the Prez? The Prez could tell you that, but he probably wouldn't answer your chat. One bite? I am not one bite. I am not one bite. Where the trolls coming from? I don't know, man. I don't know, brother. It's because I don't have the 3-second delay on YouTube. That's why I'm getting pummeled. That's why. But that'll go back on. I didn't want the chat to screw up like it did last week, but I don't think I had anything to do with that. I think that was just YouTube. You want to see Shadow Joe does a food review once or twice a week if you just look at the end of the video. I mean, I can have Shadow Joe do a live stream, maybe. Just curious. Much love. It's a hard question. Yeah, I don't have an answer for that. I'm sorry. I wish I could do better. But I want y'all to start telling me goodbye so I can go. It's like saying goodbye to your wife. You know, and if you get along with her, that is, which I do, by the way. It's hard to say goodbye, you know. So y'all got to like send me off so I can go and do things correctly. Thank you much. Come back and see me next Saturday. Like I said, my thing is videos, not so much live stream. But I like to be able to get in touch with everybody and see everybody at least once a week. And it's going to take me a half hour just to pick up everything I've strewn all over the place in here. But you all take care. Come and see me on my stream. I'm going to say goodbye to YouTube first. Goodbye, YouTube. Take care. And we'll see you next week.